go ahead and accept this. Welcome back. Wow. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the A. Kuang. I have the gold skin, even though I'm only God rank 2. Because I just didn't want to be in his normal skin, because I like to play him. So, I mean, I'm pretty decent at Kuang. I don't even know if I've ever played against Rawbot, so his unpredictability might hurt me a bit. I'll just be playing normal. Let's see. This is my normal build. Why do you have sprint when you have a 2? Because the 2, I'll explain first, even though I didn't get it. Channels the wind, allowing them to move faster, up to 40%, increased speed for 4 seconds, and for the first second that it's activated, you are immune to slows. I mean, it's just that simple. Like, you get faster, you're immune to slows for a second. It's really strong, really good. And whoa, minions aren't even here yet, dude. Chill. So chill. And come on, guys. But why would I get sprint with that? Well, they stack. I mean, that alone, like, you can get out of so many situations. You can chase someone down. Your 1 slows enemies down as well, so I mean, you can even throw that on somebody. Your 3 is the tornado that shows up. It doesn't do immediate damage, so... Oh, man. He might die. Yep. And then I'm gonna get my 1 up again, because I don't need 2 against Robot. Sometimes I get to like level... Their clapping is loud. Sometimes I'll get to like level... Jesus. Level 8 or so without ever getting my 2. Because I just don't need it half the time. Not against Robot, but like against legit matches and stuff. My 1 is just a big breath of fresh air. It's just a big breath attack. Just blah right there. It deals good damage. Like, it deals really good damage, especially late game. Your 3 deals damage over time and creates a tornado on top of them. The tornado on top of them is just aesthetic. Like, it shows that they've been in your tornado. And half the time it's easier to see than the numbers itself. Nope, not going back yet. How much does this take? 90? Wow. I'll just shoot out my little air blasts, if I could speak, which I can't. We all know this. So I'm rushing Book of Thoth, which gives you an increased magical power based on your maximum mana. I don't get this on anyone but Kuang. Not the fact that he has a lot of mana, but he has a fair amount. But his passive gives you an increased magical power by 5% of maximum mana. Book of Thoth gives you an extra 3%, which I can go back and get now. I'll show... And that right there was his ultimate. Just a giant dragon comes down, blows air, hurts everybody. It deals a ton of damage. You can one-shot people with it if you build right and they don't have much protection and all that. But I mean, there's like, you could say that for quite a bit of things. Like, oh, if they didn't build it right, you can do this and this and blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to wait for Tiny Trinket. 30, 38. Got it. So I like to build my 3 up. Except, it depends on the match. If they're overly aggressive, I like to build 1 up as well. Because it slows them down, of course. It does a lot of damage. So, like, they're up in your face, kind of like how he is. And he's like, bam! Then they're like, oh, crap. And they run away. Throw a tornado down on top of them. And there like, wow, I shouldn't have gone that far in. And they kind of back off. Unless, of course, they don't, like he. And then you get a kill. Like that. Gonna go ahead and pop a health potion. throw down a tornado here. And I don't really need my mana potions anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and waste one. Once you get Book of Thoth, you're pretty much safe from mana potions. Unless you're like really over aggressive with spells, like I am half the time. Book of, it gives you 15 extra MP5 mana per 5 seconds. His spells are pretty expensive to cast, however, so I mean... I'll wait. I like to get Shoes of Focus, which is cooldown reduction instead of penetration. And I will get them right now. And I normally get... what's it called? Obsidian Shard, which gives you a nice chunk of magical power and a huge percentage of magical protection, or magical penetration. And this is going to be my last video for today because I checked my hard drive and I have like only 80 gigabytes of free space, which, yeah, I could make a few more episodes. And if I upload all these today, then I will. Which I probably will, because I have like no reason to wait and upload them separately or anything. Can't see. Oh, okay, he's dead. Go ahead and pump my health potion. So I like to get an Obsidian Shard, Book of Thoth, which stacks up to 75, and I get get mana per stack, which increases my magical power with its passive and my own passive. I get the cooldown boots, Shoes of Focus. The only difference between them and the Magi is Magi gives 15 magic penetration. This gives 15% cooldown reduction, which, as you see here, it's not a percent. So, Shoes of Focus, in my opinion, are usually better, to be honest. Obsidian Shard, 33% magical penetration. Percentage is always nice, like, just straight up. Never go wrong with a percent. And he is as good as dead. Because I can do this, and then this. And I'm faster than him. Where you going, buddy? That's why I get sprint. Because usually they like try everything to get away from you, or they try and slow you down, etc., etc. And his tornado, you just throw it down, it'll clear the wave. And it'll give you a lot of stacks. Like, just straight up, it's good. Go ahead and pop this a few times. I couldn't exactly see for sure where he would be. I just stood down because I thought he'd be going backwards like that. Or back towards his Phoenix. As you saw, did not work out, but killed him anyway. Cleared the wave with it. It's a waste of an ult. What should we get next? Bancroft for the lifesteal. Get right to Hootie, because if you're a mage, you should just get it, unless you're a tank. And even some tanks should get it. Excuse me. Right to Hootie. Gives you extra MP5. I also like to get Chronos Pendant, which is even more cooldown. Gives just straight up magic power and MP5. A ton of MP5. So you can just stay out forever because you have lifesteal, you have MP5, you have cooldown reduction. And I'm going to get in front of him, smack him. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. God, I'm super close to death. Get my health back while I'm standing in the well. It's called a well for some reason. Maybe a get well.
Your middle tower is under attack.
My middle tower is under attack. Well, let's clear it out then. Where you going, buddy? Bye. I win. I'm thinking I might go Warlock Sash, even though... Well, I mean, it's not late. It's only 8 minutes in, but... If I was going to get it, I should have gotten it sooner. And normally I get Rada Tahuti instead of Bancroft's first. Or, not first, because I rushed Book of Thoth every time, didn't get shoes. But then my third item is usually Ratatouille and then Bancrofts. He's just dancing around in my tornado. Ow, you almost got me. Oh, I did get you. Bye. I'll stay. I only need 400 more. Have them go in. Throw my tornado down with the spawn. Just like that. Wave is clear. Hi, Raw. It's been like 20 seconds. How have you been? I messed with my... What is he doing? What is he... What was he doing? He was just dancing in it. If they stand under it, it will be refreshed. So like, you throw it down, it stays for 3 seconds. Or, wait. No, the tornado stays for 4 seconds, excuse me. It'll stay on them for 3 seconds. So even if they leave out of it, it'll stay for 3 seconds on top of them doing damage. If they get back in the tornado, it'll be refreshed. And then it'll start all over while still doing damage, of course. Ow.
A mighty storm!
Oh. He got out of my tornado. And I missed my ult. I don't know how I will ever kill him. Oh. Get away from me. Bye. Let's see here. Normally, I like to build Height of the Urchin. It gives you 250 health, 250 mana. So, it gives you a little bit of magical power. Not much at all. Like 16. It gives you like 20 or so, I think. With his Book of Thoth and his normal passive. But then it gives you a huge chunk of physical and magical protection. 60 each, if it's fully stacked. As you read the passive there. I don't really like to build that. Gives you a little bit of tankiness, along with lifesteal. It keeps you out there longer.
Your middle tower is under
Raw, I'm trying to talk about my build. Do you really gotta? And all of a sudden I'm super fast, and I'm on my way. And Raw's dead. Let's see. Now let's see here. Also like to build Chronos Pendant. Like I said before. So Chronos Pendant and Height of the Urchin together. I usually really enjoy that. Warlock Sash is... If you need a bit more tankiness, it's good to go with Warlock Sash. It also gives you 110 magical power, fully stacked, 300 health. Then I think it's another 300 health actually. So it's like 600 health in total. That's a big chunk. As you see, I have 1500 and I'm level 17 out of 20. So I mean, 600 is a lot. An extra 400 mana, which 8 times 4 of course would be what, 32? So an extra 32 magical power on top of that. In fact, I'm just going to get it. Trying to sell it to you, I just sold it to myself. I mean, why not? Go away. I'm keeping it now. Offer sell. So like extra 32 or so magical power. Let's see. So what? 142 magical power on Warlock Sash with Book of Thoth on an Kuang. I mean, that is good. Hey guys, how you doing? Go away. Bye. And then for your final item with this build, like I said, Height of Urchin or Chronos Pendant. Chronos Pendant, if you're like losing kills, like they get away and like, oh man, if I only had like half a second more, I could have recasted my spell. Then I mean, or ability rather, but I mean that's obvious. Like 5.9, then mean, nothing has like too big of a cooldown. It's really good for his ultimate, I'll tell you that much. But other than his ultimate, the other spells, they don't really benefit from it too much. But they do benefit from it. It has a nice chunk of MP5, of course. That's like the best thing about it, in my opinion. Then it has 75 magical power. Okay, whatever. It's a waste to ever kill or clear away with your ult unless you're raw. Because raw with his, if you get cooldown on him, he can have a 30-second ult. So unless you're raw, never clear it with your ult. I do it all the time with mini gods, however, just because I'm stupid.
A mighty
Because
storm.
it's fun to do. And let's see. I think I'm going to go Hide of Urchin. I'm looking around, seeing if there's anything else I'd prefer over it. Divine Ruin for Raw. If you're going against the Raw, this would be pretty good as well. Anything that reduces his healing is good. Same against many other healers. Hell, Hercules. Hercules only heals himself, but it's still really nice. Brawler's Beat Stick, if you're a melee, or not melee, excuse me, a physical against Hercules, can really change the... It could just change the entire outcome of a fight. So if you ever have a problem with Hercules, just grab Brawler's Beat Stick. That's a nice tip, because Hercules is pretty damn strong. Ethereal Staff. It does have a nice amount of health on it. I would have like 3,000 health. And close to 3,000 mana. So that'd be cool. That would be neato. I could slow them. Nah. Could increase my... I'm not sure what I should do. Soul Reaver is always nice. Every 60 seconds. Well, you could just read it here. Pause it if you have to. It just deals a huge chunk of health to like the strongest person it hits. If you hit multiple people, it only happens once every 60 seconds. It's it deals 15% of their maximum health as damage. Magical power, lifesteal. I mean, that's nice. An extra 25, because the aura will apply to you too if you have an aura item, unless it's a negative aura. Blah, 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 blah.
Our middle tower is under attack.
Like, I'll just let him take tower, because I'm explaining stuff. Why am I explaining so much about Kuang? Because I really like to play him. So I have some decent experience. I have some matches where I go like 19-0, and in a MOBA that's pretty good. I even have a screenshot of like the first time I did it because I was so excited. I might put that in the video. I doubt it. I highly doubt it because that's just like bragging. But I mean, I want to do it to like show proof that I've done it. But anyway, here. Aura deals 40 magical damage per second to enemies within 25 units. So the aura won't, of course, hurt you. But if you have an aura like... oh wait, there's just an aura. What am I doing? Okay, aura. The healing and health regeneration of allies within 70 units. You're an ally to yourself. So it'll increase it for you. So if you're a healer, you can get that. And it'll help you out. Pestilence. Enemies, of course. Woodstone, enemies. Swordie will give you magical protection and physical protection by 20, and your allies it. Witchblade, all enemies. 300 mana, so 8% times 3. I mean, you could do simple math. That's 24. 24 extra magical power. 70, so that'd be like 94. And then an extra 20 because of the aura. So 779 is my current with this build. So let's just get it. 918. And then I have an extra, how much life still? What, 25? 25 from that, 12 from this. And if my health gets low, then I just do more damage.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Cause the Bancroft's passive. And he's dead. Like, if he gets away, I can just chase him. Oh, I missed. I'm pretty sure I just hit 1,000. And this is without buffs, of course. This is without pots. So I could get that. I could get an active. If the game is going really well for you, you could get a power active. That'll increase your damage. Otherwise, you should do more utility, like beads, maybe fists to clear buffs and stuff like that. Not as Kuang, but just in general.
Your team
So I could.
enemy Phoenix.
He is so rude sometimes. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? I don't understand what you're doing. You're in your minion wave now? You're killing my minion? What are you doing? Why? Bye. That's what I'm talking about when I say I want to spare him sometimes. So I've mostly just been talking this game because Raw had no chance. I didn't even have to think about playing. Because I'm Al Kuang and I play him a lot. I just took half of his health off. Just instantly. Throw down a tornado. This. He's dead. And Raw sitting there sad. So this was me playing the Golden Worm. 1,009 magical power at the end. I still had like 30 more to go. And I mean, Al Kuang is really good, and he's obnoxious in the kill screen or the finish screen. He'll do that quite a few more times, so I apologize. Player damage, decent. Creep damage, that's pretty good, etc., etc. His push is amazing. His skills are amazing. If you're new, play Al Kuang as a mage at least. He's a good mage to start out with. He's really safe. You can just throw your tornado out, go under your tower, sit. And I will see you next video, whenever that is. And I will end as soon as he roars, right about now? Come on. Should be. I say he's going to do it a lot, and then he doesn't do it. Why you? But I'll just pray. I want you.